And we're back.
Yeah, sorry, we had some minor technical difficulties there.
The massage girls that were supposed to be doubling as the sound technicians fell into the spa bath in a vat of oil, which then spilt onto the microphones. And so they were sliding around beneath us in bikinis.
So we had
to go and assist them.
Rescue them.
Yes.
Yes. So now that we've wiped ourselves down of excess
You
oil,
can see I'm a sweaty mess, a hot mess.
You are, Steve. You're a hot mess. I was a bit of a hot mess on Saturday night.
Were you?
Back home.
Why is that, Kevin?
Back in the homeland. Had about 5 or 6 mates that I went to school
I
with.
think it's had 5 or 6 beers.
No, more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you hammered?
Yeah, I had... I bought about 3 dozen beer, and then a few mates brought their own dozens over. Plus, we ended up getting through 2 bottles of tequila and half a bottle of black sambuca as well.
Oh, how are you feeling next day?
Oh, look, actually, surprisingly okay. I drank a fair bit of water before going to bed, and I woke up fine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but we got up to... It was hilarious, because these are the guys that I grew up with at school.
Right.
And I've known since the 80s.
Right.
And we aged together, and we went through the whole drinking phase.
Yes.
As 17, 18, 19,
as you do.
20-year-olds. And so we just, we catch up. It's been, the last time was, I think, 4 years ago, and then a few years before that, so it's not very frequent. And we just kind of revert back to how we used to be.
That's good that you catch up still.
We do, that's good.
It's nice.
That's good. So, I've known some of these guys since 81.
You in the best shape out of everyone?
I was.
That's good to hear.
Yes.
Good man.
Yes.
Yeah, but the alcohol, I can't think of nothing worse.
Look, it was a one-off though, It's not the last time I got hammered was probably the time 4 years before that with the same guys.
Right. Gabriella went to a barbecue on Saturday and was supposed to come home at 10, I think.
She went without you?
Yeah, I didn't go. And got home at 2, hammered.
I've seen her in that state.
You have. It's not pretty.
It's funny.
It's entertaining.
It is entertaining.
She becomes very friendly with random people.
Yes.
And wants to dance.
She didn't bring them home.
Well, it'd be all right if it was
the right person.
The right person. But she doesn't really have any quality control, as you saw.
Right.
She was very sick on Sunday. Poor thing.
She doesn't learn, does she? How long was that ago? How long ago?
Oh, that was
Nick's prior.
That was Nick's 30th, so that was a good 3 or 4 months ago.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, so, last year sometime.
So what, does she do that about 3 times a year? 3 or 4 times a year?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Just long enough for her to forget.
Yes.
What the
forget the
was
pain
like last time. Yes.
She because she's a very happy drunk.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, and then you reach that
hilarious.
She reaches that zenith of happy drunkenness, and then just crashes and goes, "Oh, why did I do this? Why is the room smell? Oh, Steve, I'm so sick."
Mm-hmm.
And I have no
throwing a cold shower.
No, I don't.
I had to have a cold a lot. Oh, that's what I can talk about. Yeah, as you would have
cold
seen.
showers. Yeah,
cold showers,
I was impressed.
Cold ocean swims and so forth. Yeah.
How good did you feel?
No, great. I didn't have many in the shower actually. I had a cold shower today because there was no hot.
Right. Do you feel good?
There was no hot. It wouldn't
Sure.
work. So I just had to have a cold, and I shaved and just stood under there for.
But it's good though.
It wasn't just 1 minute. It was like 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, but it's good though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that where you cut yourself?
Yeah, down here.
I did as well. Me too.
Yeah, I see that. So, but in New Zealand, I was looking for. Oh, okay, so the first night we stayed at this place, and it was next to water, which I assumed was the ocean.
Right.
But it was
polar ice
cap. I got up in the morning and said to my boys, "I'm going to go across the road for a dip," and it was windy and cold.
Right.
Wasn't really particularly nice weather.
Right.
But I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Because of you, basically.
Thank you.
And it was a stony beach.
Right.
So I walked down, and I thought, fuck, it's really stony under the water, so I'm going to keep my thongs on. I walked in there, and I fell in the water, and it wasn't salty. It was fresh.
Right.
It was a freshwater lake.
Right. Freezing it.
Which very, very cold, yeah.
But life affirming, right?
It's great,
yeah.
Great. And so I made a point for the first week, every day I would look for some water, and it wasn't until the second to last of those first 7 days that I went in salt water for the first time. They were all fresh water before that, so
cool.
glacial pools and like I jumped off that bridge down to about 5 degree temperature.
Yeah, I saw that. It was quite high up.
It was. Yeah.
Where was that?
I think it was only about maybe not quite 10 meters.
Okay.
But,
Oh, that's decent.
yeah, I thought it was taller, but it was only about 10. There was a place called Blue Pools, and it's water that flows straight out from under the glacier,
Right.
so it's pretty
Chilly.
cold.
Yeah, looked great.
It was a great day. It was sunny,
Yeah,
and there
it
was
was
people
beautiful.
sitting on the riverbank below,
Right,
watching,
right,
tanning,
right.
and I jumped in, and it's a bit of a wake up, and then
It
you
is.
got to swim like
Yeah.
20
It's
meters.
actually when it's actually a shock. It's like yeah.
It was a shock, but it
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
I didn't do it twice though.
No, I'm scared of heights.
I jumped back in the water after I'd gotten out and dried off because it was very, very refreshing.
Right. Yeah.
And Paul Coles Collaros trying to comment on my post saying that it wouldn't be colder than South Africa. I'm like, dude, it was straight out of
It's
fucking
closer to the South Pole.
12 kilometres worth of ice that it came out from underneath.
Yeah,
it,
of course.
you know?
Yeah, I'm good that maybe you start doing the cold showers now in the mornings.
Yeah, no. Well,
Do you have
what
a
about
bath? Do you have a bath at home?
a small bath? It's not really adequate.
Couldn't immerse
size.
yourself?
I could immerse my top half or my bottom half. I just have my legs out of the air and immerse my torso.
You could do that. It'd be weird, but you could do that. Yeah. So what I do is, because I've got a bath here, if I don't do the cold shower, you've seen it, I think I've posted it. I get about 3 or 4 kilo bags of ice.
3 or 4 5-kilo bags.
3 or 4 kilo bags of ice.
Oh right.
Not crystal meth, frozen water.
I
And
don't know that. I didn't think you'd be able to
Oh,
afford
no,
4 kilos of crystal meth.
no. And
That would be a bit. That would probably cost quite a bit.
I imagine it would.
I imagine it would. So you don't want to put that in the bath
You
full of
don't
water.
want to start your day with 4 kilos of crystal meth.
So you put proper ice,
Put it in the bag.
H2O ice.
Yeah, put it in the bag at night. Put it in the bath at night.
Oh, at night. You don't go in with
Oh, I'm
the
not gonna,
ice.
yeah, but I'm not going to go and get up first thing in the morning, drive to a petrol station, bring the bag. So the ice is there, ready to go.
You put the plug in the bath
Yeah,
and
yeah,
put
yeah,
the
yeah,
ice in there.
yeah.
Without
So,
water.
Without water, and I don't open the bags. And then in the morning,
How much is it melted?
not a lot, not a heat. Probably in summer. it wouldn't.
20%.
No, you're the mathematician, man. I fucking know.
Well,
better.
from what you put.
All right,
in
from
the
really big to half as big. How's that?
So 50%.
50%.
Melted.
Oh my god.
All right.
And then turn on the cold water, open the bags, and then
Bath in the ice.
jump the fuck in there and hold myself underwater.
Now that's Wim Hof method.
Yeah, it's great.
That would be potentially equivalent of the temperature that I was
Yeah,
going in.
but it's so you hold yourself
Much
under.
colder than a cold shower.
Oh, well, it's freezing. Yeah. But it's again
How long can you
amazing.
hold yourself in there for?
Oh, not long. It's actually painful.
30
It's actually
seconds?
painful.
30 seconds?
Probably not. It's actually painful. Your feet go.
Do you go in and out and in and
Yeah,
out?
so I
and
do
in
that
and out?
3 or 4 times.
Right.
But it's amazing. Like it's like a shot of adrenaline.
Yeah, I do like the cold water treatment.
It's a thing, like cold shock therapy, as is heat shock therapy when you have a sauna. When you go in a sauna,
I had a sauna on my holiday.
was it in
in a hotel sauna?
wasn't in a sex on premises establishment?
No. There's no sex. I tried to wangle myself some in the sauna, but no.
Did you
No.
wangle yourself some sex?
Yeah.
I don't even know how that works.
Convince my partner to. Like,
Oh right. Oh,
drop
okay.
the
Oh,
towel.
I'm glad your partner was involved.
Yes. Yeah, it's not just some random dude
Yeah.
in the hotel sauna.
If you so those old school Swedish saunas, the wooden ones with the eucalyptus.
That's the type
Oh,
I was in.
they're great, aren't they?
Yeah.
That-
Pouring the
Yeah, I love that.
wooden
The
spoonful of water on the thing. Yeah.
That then into a plunge bath or something like that. That's life affirming.
Yeah, I did that. Jay didn't want to jump in the pool after being in the sauna.
Yeah, you got it.
But I did.
You got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got amazing shows lined up for you.
We have.
But you'll only-
You would not believe the content.
Your
we have
mind
lined
will
up.
be blown. However, you'll only know about them if you press like and subscribe, maybe comment. What's our email address, Kev?
Our email address. It's always been the same, Steve.
I
It's
never remember
the
it.
push podcast 2018
At
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com, and then
Instagram.
Instagram is the push
Underscore.
podcast.
It is.
Yes,
And
on
if-
Instagram.
if you-
That's right.
If you want to follow us individually, I'm Steve Machine Curran.
And you probably don't want to follow me individually.
Kev Big Daddy Allwood. You don't want people to follow you?
Oh no, I don't. I don't have many followers, Steve. It's probably a great surprise to you.
It is amazing. I'm
So,
amazed.
but I
But
don't
then
have-
again, you post once a month, so it's hardly surprising. Isn't it?
I can't. I mean, people follow me around all the time and take footage of me.
In reality.
Yes,
Yes. You
but,
don't. You just don't need that drama in online as well.
No, that's right.
Yeah. It's a curse. It's a gift and a curse.
I've got to
Jay-Z
get shredded again.
Yeah, you got it, man. Look at this. I'm going to show you my. Oh, that's not a good picture, is it? That's not really.
The
light's not very
The
good.
other side.
Light's not very
No,
good.
the other side. This side.
It's getting better.
The lighting is
Lighting's
not
not
as flattering
great.
as it could
Yeah.
be.
But check my Instagram and you'll see some photos
There you
where
go.
I look a bit better and I look a bit leaner. Anyway, this is episode 20 of The Push, the second one for 2019. My name's
2019.
My
You
name's
stuffed that up.
I
Steve.
nearly did.
Yes.
My name's Steve Machine Curran.
And I'm Kev, Big Daddy Allwood, and we will see you
Soon.
next time.
Soon.
Number 21, around the corner.
Much love.
Stay
Peace out.
tuned.